And we're back. We have good old Bess here. And Gerald Green is waiting for us. Well, he's also running away, so we're just going to help him with that scavenger. Come back here, Gerald.
Can I help you?
You here to help? You're just in time then. Military? What military? There's Scourge everywhere, Hunter. We've organized farmers and miners into a militia, but this just won't cut it. The one detachment of troops that Valiants keep sent is defending the mine. We haven't heard from them in days. If you really wish to help us, why don't you go to the mine and see what's going on? Maybe we can get them to send us some reinforcements.
For the Alliance.
Or the Alliance, indeed. It's the only quest we can pick up here, so let's head over to the mines and see what's going on. Oh, that looks kind of trippy with the corn. That's like, I guess the shadow from the building or something? It's very odd. Shorelines. And then we have more militia here. Let's check out the mine. Thassarian mine. There doesn't seem to be anybody here. Something feels uneasy as you approach the grain. The smell is nearly unbearable. Pernicious evidence. The sacks of grain emanate the foul stench you've come to associate with the plague. This probably explains what happened to the footmen defending this mine. You'd best bring word back to Gerald Green. You can see some zombie footmen here as well. Oh, there's also a question mark over there. Looks like William. We're looking for. Because he has information about Thassarian, at least we hope that. The corpse matches the description that Larissa gave you of William Allerton. Oddly enough, there are no bite or claw marks on him. The late William Allerton. William's neck has been cut by a sharp object. Further inspection reveals a single clue to bring to Larissa, an enlistment card bearing the name of William Allerton. Awesome. And we got a barbed shot, which has 2 charges and sends my pet into a frenzy. Also does bleed damage. Interesting. Let's try this out. Okay, it lasts for a couple of seconds. Those poor lads, they never had a chance. This sure sounds like an inside job, probably a cult of the damned infiltration. Curse those madmen. It's time for action. Well, Fogard, with the last of our military and Farshire dead or worse, we can do but one thing, fight these Scourge ourselves. We've deployed militia in what remains of Farshire. Without your help, they've but little hope of winning. Go and lend them a hand, me and the lads will watch this path. We can't let the Scourge break through. Take no chances, says Wendy. I heard what you told Gerard and I don't like it one bit. If cultists managed to poison the grain in the mines with their foul plague, they could have easily done the same with the grain outside. We don't have the time to sort the good grain from the bad, we must act quickly and burn it all. Take this torch and set fire to any sacks of grain you find out there. It would be a tragedy if we survived this attack only to succumb to the plague afterwards.
See you later.
That sounds like something Arthas would do, just saying.
Good day to you.
Reference material. I was in charge of the harvest golems, an important job until the Scourge destroyed most of our farmlands. I have an idea that would make the golems useful again, however. I think I can rewire the harvest collectors so they'll give us a hand fighting the Scourge. I'm not an expert at this just yet, so I'm going to need my manual. The problem is, I left it at the workshop, which happened to be the burning building next to the mine. Think you could salvage it for me, please? Sure.
Hello.
Let's kill some scourges. Actually, we don't have to do that. Just grain that needs to be burnt. It's not even targeting anything. You have to just be close to it. That's the burning building. Oh, they do want us to slay the scavengers. Okay. See if we can find that. Looks like it's there. Yep. That's lucky that that didn't get burnt down further. Double trouble. Triple double. Trouble. But it looks like we're pretty powerful here. Shardik and I can do enough damage. There's cultists over there that I'm pretty sure have something to do with the grain here, huh? Okay, grain done. 5 more of the scavengers. Come on. Oh, he despawned. For a second I was worried that the short dwarven legs would be a hindrance once again. 2 more. I don't want to wait for the respawn at the farm because they might be getting tagged before we can do damage, but this one is fair game. Then there we go. The farm is getting reset. Looks like we might be able to repopulate this. Even if there has to be some rebuilding done, I guess.
What can I
Gerald, my good man. You've communicated with the Scourge. What? You've communicated with the Scourge in the only in the only language they understand, violence and death. Unfortunately, they just keep coming. I was wondering for a second, like, I didn't talk to anybody, I just killed people. Roots of our labor. The Scourge just keeps coming, but we can't give up. Listen, Thorgard, inside that mine there's a cart with the last of the ore the Alliance is going to see on this side of the continent for a long time. The problem is the cart release is locked. When the military went in there, Captain Jacobs commandeered all the important equipment, including the cart release key. The plague that affected the soldiers in the mine must have also affected Jacobs. Get the key from him and salvage the ore.
later? What can I do?
Yes, sir. Here's your manual. Excellent. The information I need should be in there. Repurposed technology. Okay, I've got it. The rewiring is a little complicated, but nothing a clever hunter like you can't handle. Take my tools and put some of the harvest collectors out of commission. Once they're down, use the tools to plug all the red wires into the blue sockets. That'll make them go into self-defense mode. Hurry, Thorgard. Before long, there won't be anything left to save.
How are you?
Thank you, Thorgard. I would hate to see survivors of the attack on Fireshire stumble upon plagued grain.
See you around.
Getting a ring as well. That's kind of nice. No follow-up from Wendy. That's fair enough. I'm just gonna take down some collectors here. And then rewire them. It's working! Oh, sorry, I didn't want to steal your rewiring efforts there. Are there more down there? Nope, that's the only areas here. That's okay. I'm sure there will be enough. Can I also do this? No. A little bit of waiting. Let's just double check that there's no. I think we... oh, excuse me. Ooh, that got in the wrong pipe. No, there you go. I was like, I'm pretty sure there was more over here. There we go. I think we turn this in just in case there's a follow-up quest that leads us also into the mine. I don't think so, but you never know.
How are you?
Nice job. I finally feel useful again. And that's saying something.
See you later.
No follow-up quest at all. That's fine. We get new gloves though. Okay, back to the mine. Nope, what did I get? That's a shield. It is a shield. I think the captain is in the mine. I'm not mistaken. There's the footman, and then here's the key. So he released it, so I'm pretty sure it's down here somewhere where we can find the captain. Let's farm some footmen while we're here. There's Captain Jacobs. Avoid this one and just tag him so we're sure we can get him. And we got the card release key. Far away. Hiding behind a pillar, that's like next level AI. When I was playing classic, like really old school vanilla WoW, I thought that hunters couldn't shoot below water because to me that made sense that, you know, underwater you can't shoot a bow. So I meleeed everything and it was a terrible experience. But I always fondly memorize this because it's such a stupid way to approach video games. It's like, oh, this is logic. You have to, you know, stay within the realm of logic. And then I didn't have a good time.
You need something?
Roots of our labor. Thank you, Thogard. This ore will be of vital importance to the Alliance in the times to come. I'd like to think we've made a difference today. One last delivery. That's it then. With the last of the ore you salvaged, we now have enough to send to the Lion's Keep. Valiant's Keep. I think I've renamed this keep 15,000 times by now. If Fashire is wiped off the face of Azeroth, then at least let us be remembered as the first ones to defend our land and the last ones to give up. Take this ore to Hilda Stoneforge. She's a good friend of mine. Tell her to make some good weapons with this ore. We'll need plenty of them in the days to come. Oh, we got concussive shot. It changed in ability, I think. Because I already had something here, I believe. Oh yeah, it was whatever the melee slow is called. Alrighty. And with that, we have the Farshire quest line done. I think we have to cross over anyway for this. These spiders, they really don't let up. Hilda,
Hi.
what do you have there? 30 minutes later. Ore from Farshire, we weren't scheduled for a shipment just yet. Is something wrong? Weapons of Farshire. Farshire is overrun and all that Gerald can think of is get me ore. I swear that man has as much as a heart. This man has as much heart as any of the soldiers on the front lines. We cannot let the civilians lose their lands if they're willing to fight for them. We might not have the troops to spare, but we can send them weapons. These were earmarked for new recruits, but I'll be able to cover those with the ore you've brought me. Send word to Gerald that the weapons are on the way.
Feet on the ground.
Okay, so I guess we'll actually return.
Well met.
Bandit trainer again?
Hello.
The first aid. I still don't actually know what's up with that, but it is eternally funny to me that I can't learn bandages, but there's also nobody who teaches first aid to anybody. All right, Larissa is waiting for us.
Hey there.
You spoke to William, Thogard? You think William's death was a random killing by the Scourge? Things sure seem fishy. Something's up. We must find Thassarian. I don't think we have a second trinket, so we're going to take this. Lost and found. Poor Mr. Allerton might yet help us find my brother. Larissa unveils a voluminous book, not unlike an army recruitment ledger. I borrowed it, okay? Let's see, does the enlistment card have a date? William saw Thassarian at the enlistment line. The entries must be near each other. Here it is. He was assigned to Unit S? All the other military units are named after Alliance towns. Who's in the unit? Where are they deployed? We need rumors. See if the innkeeper heard anything.
Have a good one.
James.
Hey there.
Can't say I can help you, friend, but I might know someone who can. In wine, truth. In vino, veritas. The military was all that old man Colburn had. After he retired, he still clung to it like a lifeline. He knows the name of every general, unit, brigade, detachment, you name it. He's the man you need. Problem is, his mind is scattered. No, scarred. He won't talk to anyone unless he gets Kultira's wine. Takes him back to the times he was a marine. I haven't received shipment in a month. The last merchant ship out of Kultira sunk northeast of here. See if you can salvage a bottle to bring to Colburn.
Safe travel.
Okay, I guess we're gonna go swimming. Geronimo! I think that fisherman was drinking more than he was fishing, but don't tell anybody. Hey, we're underwater. Oh, sunk awfully close to the city, I have to say. And as luck has it, there's a wine crate. Look at Charlix happily swimming next to me. Glad he can hold his breath as well. Okay, let's loosen some lips with some wine.
Hey there.
The old man looks up at you with a blank look in his face. Not too bitter, not too dry. It's just like the old days with the lads at the barracks. Unit S. Unit S. Don't make any sense. It ought to be named after a town. Darkshire was sent to Dragonblight. The Goldshire boys were sent to the fjord. Where did I hear... Oh yes, the deserter. There's a turnfall in the barracks prison. Got thrown in not too long ago. Kept saying that S stood for suicide. Look for the deserter. He might have some information for you.
See you around.
A deserter in our midst? The Death Knight and the ghoul running around here. That must cheer people up. Private Brow.
What can I do for you?
What do you want? I have enough problems as it is. Cowards and fools. Listen, Thogard, no offense, but the operation they put Thassarian in charge of was pure suicide. A handful of our men were to launch an attack on the biggest scourge present in the area. Call me crazy, but storming a scorched ziggurat outside a plagued Nerubian city with a dozen men ain't my idea of fun. If you're still interested in finding Thassarian, we were supposed to arrange for passage east with a Tuskar by the name of Atalka in Kaskala to the northeast. Good luck with your tools, your fool's errand.
Have a good one.
Well, I guess we follow any leads we can get. So then we go back to Farshire, and then there's cowards and fools up there, and a couple of other quests. Let's secure Farshire first. Worth killing the... Yeah, I was about to say the Nerubian here because I don't want to have the weird scarab sound follow me for a year and a half. You guys good? Doing a good job? There's a short crab here. Let's let the warlock go first. Yeah, there you go. You can get attacked. Look at the little beetles fly. Oh, yeah, okay. Persistent Nerubs. Oh, sorry guys. Didn't want to interrupt your summoning. I'm leaving. Jeez, calm down. Whoa. That was a very funny sound from the goat.
What can I do for you?
Hilda sending us weapons? That's excellent news, Thorgard. I was about ready to tell the lads to pack things up. Call to arms. Farsha has a fighting chance now. Bogard. That's all we could have asked for, and you've made it possible. All we need now is a rallying point. I'll have my men deliver the weapons to our town hall. Go and ring the town hall bell so any Zoras know to rally there. It's time to show the Scourge what we're made of.
See you around.
It's your funeral, I mean, you do what you need to do. Nope. Oh, I thought I have to go all the way up. It's a very long rope. To the town hall, everyone! We've brought you weapons! Arm yourselves and beat the Scourge back! Gamlen is handing out weapons.
Greetings.
Thanks once again for aiding us, Thogard. The people of Farsha will always remember you.
Have a good one.